Many of us limiting trips to the grocery store. We may be stocked up on staples like the canned foods and the pasta. Registered dietitian Jessica Spear is here with ways you can use what's in your pantry to make a healthy meal. Jessica, I'm struggling. Can I be honest? I think I put on it like a pound or two.
Yeah, you know what? And then especially with kids at home, it makes healthy eating. You have no time to cook. So, pantry staples, there's a lot you can do with them that is nutritious and also is going to taste really good. So one of the biggest myths about healthy eating is that you should only shop the perimeter of the grocery store, but there's actually a lot of nutritious foods within the aisles. So that's where you're going to find pantry staples like whole grains and beans, as well as frozen fruits and vegetables. So a lot of great options.
We've been doing beans a lot in the house. My kids love it as well. And then you could store it. So I'm pulling all that stuff out and making all kinds of fun things. So you have two examples of what we can use canned beans to make, and it doesn't just have to be like beans in a bowl.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad that you're doing that at home, because a lot of people, think of canned beans and they think, you just have to add it to a salad or within a soup, but you can actually make it the star of a meal, and that's why you're going to make it really good. So canned beans they are loaded with plant protein. They are low cost protein, and they have fiber, zinc, iron, tons of great stuff. So here I have these sweet potato and black bean burgers.
Oh, that looks good.
You can kind of see there. And it's super simple. So all I did to make this was use a roasted sweet potato, a can of low sodium black beans, blended that together with some oats and some spices like smoked paprika and cumin, and then bake it. And that's it. Super easy to make.
Wow, that is really easy to make.
And even simpler, you could do pinto bean and corn tacos. Took me about 3 minutes. So definitely some options.
That would be a really cool way to do like a meatless Monday. And do tacos that way. I do pinto beans, and then I'll add a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper, and I'll add a few things to really bring the flavor. Some fresh garlic in there.
Exactly. So there's little ways that you can you can spruce it up. So I love that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, there is one thing that I know officially has gotten me in trouble is I have never had more rice than I've had in the past 2 months, like in my life. It's just one of those, because it's so easy to make. It has such a long shelf life. Everybody has it in their home. They're stocking up on it. So how can you do rice but be healthy with it?
Yes, so carbs in general tend to get a bad rap, but they have protein. Actually, for example, pasta has about 7 grams of protein in a serving. Also fiber. So you want to look for the whole grain options. So I have some whole grain rice, or some brown rice, and some whole grain pasta, and some ways that you can make it a little bit more nutritious as well and more filling is by adding some vegetables. So we can just do a super simple spring salad, a spring pasta salad, for example. And here I'm using some fresh vegetables. I actually use some frozen vegetables as well, and then some beans, and just really easy way to make it a little bit more nutritious and more filling as well.
If I ask my kids what they want for lunch, like hands down, they're going to say mac and cheese. That's one of
yes.
Oh my goodness. And then it's left on their plate, so mommy starts to nibble on their mac and cheese.
Issue. Yes, exactly. And you could even add in some butternut squash. So that actually goes to the next thing, which is finding longer lasting fruits and vegetables. So you can limit your trips to the grocery store. So squashes, so butternut squash. Here I have a spaghetti squash. Those are going to be great ways that you can add in more fresh fruits and vegetables that are going to last longer. So, and butternut squash, you can mix that into the mac and cheese. So that's an option there. But also, frozen fruits and vegetables are really great options. So yeah, a lot of people think because they're frozen that they are not as nutritious, but actually they are frozen at the peak of ripeness, so it actually locks in that nutrition.
Yes, it does. And I've gotten my kids back onto the smoothie again, because I can hide things in there that they typically would be like, no, mommy, I don't want to eat that. Well, it's in your smoothie, and they never knew that they had it. Jessica,
exactly.
Great information. If you want any of the recipes for Jessica, we've got them on our website for you, foxeyesandiego.com. Click the Scene On tab. Jessica, good to see you.
Thank you so much, Shelly.